Octopus, a creature of the deep, with fascinating abilities and high economic value. From the Mediterranean Sea to the coastal waters of Southeast Asia and Latin America, octopuses are sought after by fishermen around the world. But catching them? That's where the real challenge begins. Fishermen have been using a variety of techniques to capture this elusive creature, each method relying on the octopus's natural behaviors. Let's explore how these methods work and why some are more sustainable than others. One of the most common techniques is using octopus traps, cleverly designed to mimic their natural shelters. These traps, made from materials like plastic pipes, ceramic jars, or iron cages, provide the perfect hiding spots for octopuses. When they crawl inside, they become trapped, waiting to be harvested. Octopus is one of the most valuable seafood species on the global market, and catching them requires sophisticated methods and techniques to ensure both efficiency and sustainability. Below is a detailed analysis of the most popular methods and techniques for trapping octopuses. 1. Trap methods. Traps are one of the most common methods used to catch octopuses, relying on their instinct to seek shelter. Here are the common types of traps. A. Plastic pipe or ceramic jar traps. Structure. These traps are typically made from hollow plastic pipes, ceramic jars, or materials that can withstand wear and tear in the salty marine environment. These traps mimic natural caves or rock crevices, providing a safe environment for octopuses. How it works: octopuses are attracted to these traps because they resemble the natural shelters they seek. Once the octopus crawls inside to hide, fishermen can simply pull the trap up to harvest the octopus without disturbing the surrounding environment. Advantages: this method is highly sustainable as it does not damage the habitat of other marine species. Harvesting is easy and has minimal impact on the ecosystem. B. Iron cage traps. Structure. Iron cage traps are made from metal cages that are appropriately sized and shaped to trap octopuses. These cages often have open doors that allow octopuses to crawl in, but once inside, they cannot escape. How it works: similar to plastic or ceramic jar traps, these cages create shelters for octopuses, and once they enter, they become trapped. After some time, fishermen can pull up the cages to collect the octopuses. Advantages: iron cage traps are durable and can be reused multiple times. They are also able to withstand harsh conditions on the ocean floor. 2. Diving methods. Diving is a manual method mainly used in shallow and clear waters, such as in the Mediterranean or Southeast Asia. Barehand diving. Technique: divers search for octopuses in crevices, coral reefs, or beneath layers of sand. They may use their bare hands or specialized tools like long poles to extract octopuses from their hiding places. Challenges: octopuses have incredibly sophisticated camouflage, so divers need to have excellent observation skills to detecting traces or changes in the sand that indicate an octopus's location. Advantages: this method is environmentally friendly as divers approach the octopus without using tools that could damage the seafloor. B. Spearfishing or hooking. Technique: divers can use tools like spears or long poles to pull the octopus out of its hiding spot. Some divers may use tools with pointed tips to trap the octopus more quickly. Challenges: this technique requires divers to have strong health, excellent diving skills, and the ability to hold their breath for long periods underwater. 3. Artificial bait fishing. This method uses artificial bait to attract octopuses, especially common in Japan. A. Takatubo artificial bait. Structure: Takatubo artificial baits are shaped like shrimp or crabs and are attached to fishing lines. These baits can be made from plastic and have features that mimic real prey to attract octopuses. How it works: octopuses are attracted to the artificial bait and bite down on it. Once the octopus grabs the bait, the fisherman quickly pulls it up. This method requires fishermen to have the skill and experience to sense the octopus's bite. Advantages: this method is relatively simple but highly effective, especially for experienced fishermen. 4. Net fishing methods. Net fishing is a popular method for catching octopuses, especially for industrial fishing boats. Bottom trawling. How it works: the net is dragged across the ocean floor, collecting octopuses along with other marine species. This method can harvest a large number of octopuses in a short amount of time. Challenges: however, bottom trawling can cause significant damage to the seabed, destroying coral reefs and reducing the quality of the environment for other marine life. Advantages: this is a highly productive method in terms of yield, but it requires management and restrictions to protect the ecosystem. 5. Smart trap methods. With advancements in technology, smart traps have been introduced to improve efficiency in octopus catching. A. Smart traps with sensors. How it works: these traps are equipped with sensors and automated systems that detect octopuses when they enter the trap. Once the octopus is inside, the system activates the trap mechanism and sends a signal to the boat, notifying the fishermen that the trap is full. Advantages: this method saves fishermen time and effort in checking the traps, while also minimizing environmental impact. Each octopus trapping method has its own set of advantages and disadvantages. While traditional methods like using hand traps and diving are effective and cause minimal environmental harm, techniques like bottom trawling and artificial bait fishing, although more productive, pose risks to the ecosystem. Therefore, combining traditional methods with modern technology, such as smart traps and sensors, is a crucial step toward ensuring the sustainable development of the octopus fishing industry. Another method used by industrial boats is bottom trawling. This is when heavy nets are dragged across the seabed, collecting octopuses along with other marine life. While this is a highly effective technique, it does come at a cost. The seabed ecosystem can be harmed, as coral reefs and marine habitats are destroyed, making it a less sustainable method. Today, many countries are regulating this practice to protect marine environments. Then there's the old-fashioned method of using bait. Artificial baits, resembling shrimp or crabs, are used to lure octopuses onto hooks. With a swift jerk, the octopus is pulled to the surface. Simple? Yes. But it takes skill, patience, and timing. Once caught, the octopuses are quickly preserved, often frozen or iced right on the ship to maintain freshness. On shore, they are processed and classified, ready to be sold to seafood markets, restaurants, or exported worldwide. Larger, healthy octopuses are often sold live, a luxury item in many high-end markets. Smaller or damaged ones are dried, frozen, or canned for export. Some even get seasoned or pre-grilled for added convenience. But the world of octopus fishing isn't just about tradition. Modern technology is making waves. Devices like sonar, underwater cameras, and smart traps are helping fishermen improve their efficiency and reduce their environmental impact. These traps are equipped with sensors that send real-time data, allowing fishermen to know exactly when they've captured an octopus, all while minimizing the impact on the ecosystem. However, with the growing demand for octopus, overfishing has become a serious issue. In some areas, octopus populations are declining, threatening the delicate balance of the ocean's ecosystem. To combat this, many countries have implemented regulations, banning fishing during breeding seasons and encouraging the use of sustainable methods, such as traps and limits on annual catches. The future of octopus fishing depends on collaboration. Fishermen, scientists, and governments must work together to ensure that while we continue to enjoy this seafood delicacy, the oceans remain healthy for future generations. As we continue to balance tradition and innovation, the octopus, a mysterious and intelligent creature, remains one of the most valuable marine species, both for the economy and our culinary culture.